Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. So in today's video, we are going to look at Leonardo. So Leonardo went missing. Leonardo went missing for about a long time, actually a long time. So Leonardo came back recently and claimed that he met Jenna. Leonardo claimed that he met Jenna and finally he got a closure. Me, I was looking at him and I was like, okay, that conference or concert had about 9,000 people. That's what he said. And then coincidentally, he sat next to Jenna, unless I didn't understand what he was saying. So me, I was just like, this guy is crazy. He's crazy because, like, there is no such coincidence. There is no such coincidence unless you are stalking someone. So there is no such coincidence. So me, I was just like, what is he really saying? So finally, he coincidentally met Jenna. So me, when I listened to Leonardo, I didn't really believe him. But then I was like, will this boy ever heal? Because, he has been saying this for some time now. He has been saying this for some time. He said he's been healed. He's healed, but according to me, no. So just listen to what he was saying. Me, I doubted that this boy has ever
End it
healed.
all or survive. Everyone I loved had left my side. Deep silence. God stayed. This is where I have been, and this is where I am going. So let me take you back to where it all started. My marriage of 6 years ended, but it didn't end with a conversation. There was no sitting down, no final talk, no goodbye. Just a no, and then total silence. It was cold, quiet, and absolute. Not just silence from her, but from everyone. People I trusted just disappeared. Friends stopped talking to me, the church didn't call, and I was grieving something that no one else acknowledged. And that was really hard to carry. Not just the loss, but the fact that I didn't get to speak. I didn't get to ask any questions. I didn't get to... Why? What did I do wrong? Does anybody care that I'm still here? And on top of that, I had no money, no backup, no place to land. I had bills I had to pay and decisions I had to make, and a heart that I couldn't fix. I was completely unprepared for the silence. But in that silence, God began something deeper. At first, I wanted to blame and I wanted to defend myself. I wanted to explain everything, especially what I had learned and how much I had changed. But instead of letting me point fingers, God handed me a mirror, and He asked me to look at my own heart. I had a pastor, not my own, not from my church, but another church. He told me to write 2 lists. 1, all the things I needed to forgive, and 2, all the things I had to repent for. And when I started writing, I noticed something. The second list, my list, was so much longer than the first list. She made mistakes. She did things that hurt. But I wasn't innocent either. A relationship always takes 2 people. And both people fail in different ways. But the difference is, I couldn't change what happened on her side. I could only take responsibility for my own. So I chose repentance. I chose to grow. I chose to keep moving forward. And then something happened that I never expected.
Are you looking to...
A few months later, I went to a Christian festival. There were 9,000 people there, and I didn't know anyone. And out of all those people, God placed me right next to her. 9,000 seats, and I was sitting there. right next to the woman I never got to say goodbye to. She was there with someone else. And that moment could have crushed me. But instead, I had total peace. I didn't look away. I looked her straight into the eye, and I got to say goodbye. Not in anger, not in pain, but closure. And in that moment, I felt released. I had prayed for her to come back like David prayed for his son, begging God to bring back something that had already passed. But in doing so, I realized that I had become a lot like Lot's wife, frozen in the past, frozen by what I kept on looking back at. And so that goodbye, it set me free. After that moment, things didn't just change and get easier, but something in me shifted. I was still alone, still broken, still grieving what I had lost. But there was this stillness inside me that felt holy. Like God had sat down next to me in the dirt, and he wasn't in a rush to just pull me out. But instead, he met me there, and he stayed. Everyone I once trusted, they were gone. My family, my friends, my community, my church, and the person I once loved. But God, in that moment, he picked me up out of that dirt. But God, in that moment, he picked me up out of that dirt. The person that was. I had a new purpose, to live for him and only him. Months went by, and little by little, he started to send people into my life. People like Lilla and Elias. Anton. Ben, like his wife. People I didn't even know of came into my life. Friends who didn't know everything, but saw my heart and stayed. People who opened up their door for me, offered me meals and gave me a place to sleep. And slowly, I began to heal.
boys, go away.
Is it on? I'm just saying this to you and to my best friend. He's been through the hardest year of his life. Even though he had the hardest day of his life, he was there beside me every single day because I was going through a hard time. Imagine going through all of that and still being the best friend you can ever ask for. And that I am forever grateful. You don't find these kind of friends like every day. I don't think ever.
Today, I am happy. I really am. It's funny to say, but I'm single, I'm free, and I'm learning what joy feels like. Sometimes I'll be sitting at 2 a.m. in the morning, talking with friends, hanging out, laughing, sharing stories. And then I realize I don't have to rush home. I don't have to explain anything to anyone. It's just me and God, and I love that.
Could pink salt really be replacing those? Could pink salt really be replacing those slimming pins? And is that why no one?
And I love that. I've been working full-time right now, driving around Finland, sleeping in guest rooms and visiting people's houses filled with love. I don't always know where I'll be tomorrow, but I've found family in strangers, and I have found Jesus in every small act of kindness. I call my dad often now, and he's been a huge help to me in this season. I've also reconnected with my sister. She's such a gentle and loving soul, and I'm so grateful for her. It's been a very slow process, and healing isn't just a switch, it's a journey. And this season, it's changing again. I'll soon be finishing my theology studies. Another chapter is ending, and so this is definitely not the life I planned, but I love my life right now, and this is only the beginning. So if you've been here from the start, thank you so much. And if you are new, welcome. There's so much more to come, and there's so much more to say. More healing to go through, and I want to take you with me one step at a time. This isn't just my story, it's God's. Because people can leave, but God, He never does. And I'm finally ready to start telling my story. I've been away for a while, and I didn't just want to come back with a dramatic story. There's so much I could say, but I'm not going to say it all today, because I've learned that timing matters, and some things are better shared step by step. So this video is the beginning, and when the time is right, I'll share more. If you want to be a part of that journey, stick around, subscribe, because what God has done in my life, I think it's worth sharing. Hey, come on. Oh my days. Breathe. I hope it's recording. Is it recording? Thank God you're not even on the friggin'... Oh, you moved it! Is it still in the middle? Okay, get out of here. Let me... Guys, I'm being dumb. I'm trying to tell him how my wife left me, guys. Come on.
So guys, you can judge for yourself. When I look at this video, first of all, Leonardo left us his subscribers. Let me see when did he leave us? Leonardo left us 7 months ago. 7 months ago. Remember, when Leonardo left us, he introduced this lady. I met her again, featuring Lila. That was Christmas 2024. So Leonardo, that is the message he left us with. So for me, I thought Leonardo has healed. Finally, this guy has found friends. They're mingling. Now he will come back to himself. But lo, he disappeared for 7 good months. Okay, my guess is like yours. Do you think Leonardo has really healed? What do you think he wants to share? Because he said God has done something for him and it's worth sharing. So what do you think Leonardo has gone through? My thinking is maybe he found... Yes, my guess is Leonardo found another wife. So he wants to introduce another wife to us. That's my guess. It's just speculation. I'm not sure, but I was just like, okay, what is that Leonardo wants to share with us that is worth sharing his journey? So my guess is he found another girlfriend. He's already married and he already has a family. That's my guess. That's what I'm thinking. Another thing is maybe he got ordained officially. Now he's a preacher, a minister, or a pastor. So that is another second guess. But me, all this time, I've done a video that I never posted talking how Leonardo is such a betrayer, because how can you just leave your fans for 7 months without even saying something? Like me, that one is so weird. For me, it's very weird. Very weird. 7 good months without saying anything, nothing. So I did a video complaining about the same, but I never posted. I never posted for some reason. For me, I don't trust Leonardo. When I found Leonardo and Jenna, I was so happy. I was so happy. But it did not last. But they were such sweet couple. I'm telling you. Even when I look at what has happened to Leonardo, Jenna just leaving him without goodbye, divorcing him, and then him again, he comes here, tells us the story, Jenna left him, and nobody should ask Jenna anything. That is what he said. And then him again, he does the same thing that Jenna did to him. He left us fans here without a word for 7 good months. How different is Leonardo from Jenna? I'm telling you, if you have a channel on YouTube, you build a family, that is like your family. These people you see here in the comment section, just trying to be nice to you, keeping you company, are more than a family. So how do you just leave us like that for 7 months, go without saying anything, and then you come here, things are just normal? How do you do that? Me, I found that so weird, and I find it unlike him. So I'm just like, the two people, Jenna and Leonardo, are just the same. They're just the same. Because when you even go to his mother's channel, same thing, the mother has just disappeared. Now the children are the ones who are running the people are just guessing what happened to what's her name? Tina, is it Tina, her mother? Yeah, what happened to her? You know? Just like that, she has disappeared from the channel. Now those siblings, her children, are the ones running the channel without goodbye. Me, I find that so weird. Like, oh my god, what kind of behavior is this? So Leonardo was here crying. Jenna has left him without goodbye. Now he went to do a closure. Now he's back. He left us the same way. Because you see, when people start watching you, kind of they like you. They develop this bond. They like you, and they feel like you should at least say something. Okay, if you are going to be away from your channel for some time, just write a message, just post a photo, then write the message on there. Sorry, my fans, I'm going to be away for some time, please be patient. That's kind enough. But this guy just disappeared for 7 good months without saying anything, and he has come back. He doesn't even apologize, he doesn't even say anything. This is how he starts his video.
Out of that
He
day,
doesn't
the
say
person that was
anything. He
12 months
doesn't.
ago,
He
I was standing
doesn't.
in the silence. Absolutely nothing left to fight for. And I had two choices: end it all or survive. Everyone I loved had left my side. No home, no family, no friends, no goodbye. Just total silence. But somehow,
So guys, is this guy being fair? He's not fair, because he has done the same thing for his fans. The same thing. He just left without a word, without goodbye. He did the same thing. To me, when I watch Leonardo, to me he sounds more of a poet. And now I just wonder, is what he's saying true? Did Gina really leave him? I don't know. We don't see Gina. That is proof enough. But then what he does is just the same thing that Gina did, and his mother too. So I'm like, Leonardo, are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, if you are serious on YouTube, post every day. Post every day. There is a lot of money on YouTube. Post every day. If you have very loyal followers like the way Leonardo and his mother have, you post a video every day, you will never lack money. So he's here, he was broke with no money. You have no money, Gina will run away from you. You have no money. You are never serious with the channel. You post when you want. You don't post every day. If you post on YouTube every day, definitely you are going to make money. Let's go back. The last video Leonardo posted 5 days ago, the second last one was 7 months, 7 months, 7 months. So in the month of when he left, he posted 3 videos only. 3 videos in 1 month. You are not serious. Where will you? Hey, oh my God. You see this, my channel? I wish people can watch me. I wish people can support me. Guys, I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a lot. A lot. You see this, my face here? I'm hiding a lot. I've tried everything. I try everything to do everything for me to earn a living. YouTube, people don't support me like that. So if you're watching this video, please kindly support me and follow me. I'm not a bad person. I'm a person who loves people. I love people. But I never get that support. I wish I was Leonardo. Oh my God. He's blessed. He's a nice guy, but he doesn't. There is another copy of him behind who he is that I don't like. He could have just said something, guys, I'm going away. I will be back. That's it. If you like this video so far, please subscribe, support me. See you in my next video. And Leonardo, post a video every day. We are here to support you. If you post a video on YouTube every day, you will need no job. That is enough for you. Guys, thanks so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.